DeMeco Ryans, the newest defensive coordinator for the 49ers. What's his toughest task going to be right off the bat?
I can start on this one. His toughest task right off the bat is going to be to pick up where Robert Saleh left off, and that's a little bit unfair to say because Robert Saleh got a head coaching job for a reason. He's a phenomenal defensive coordinator. He's a great leader, but this 49ers team is built to win now. There's not a lot of time to go through the growing pains of a new defensive coordinator, so that's what DeMeco Ryans is up against. He needs to pick up right where Saleh left off, not necessarily have a top 5 defense and do the things he did this past year with the injury-riddled roster. So that's going to be his greatest challenge. He needs to step in right away, and his defense needs to perform at a high level because, again, this team is ready to win now.
I think the tough thing will be coverages and maneuvering with the secondary. It could be a whole new secondary besides Jimmy Ward next year. We don't know. And I think that will be difficult for a first-time defensive coordinator. But he's a linebacker. He's used to making calls right before the play. So I think that does play to his advantage. But I'd say the secondary is going to be tough for him because I think Saleh did really well with that when Sherman wasn't in the lineup and he could get a little more versatile in his play calling. I think that's when the defense really took off. But both times they had Sherman and there was a leader on the field, or Saleh got to mix up his coverages. DeMeco Ryans probably won't have Sherman or that much ability to mix up coverages. Good answers.
To me, there's so much that's going to be tough for Ryans off the bat. First of all, a lot of times defensive coordinators, like what separates the good ones from the great ones is how much they know offense. Like Saleh got to learn offense a lot the last 4 years being around Kyle Shanahan. Maybe DeMeco Ryans did too, but I'm sure he knows Saleh's defense. How well does he know offense? How well can he game plan week to week? How quickly can he look at whatever team he's facing and be like, okay, I got to take away this is what I got to worry. Saleh's very good at that. So game planning and then calling plays during the game. I mean, he did it as a linebacker, but this is different. Halftime adjustments, all that stuff. And then I think the cherry on top, the reason why it's such a tough job to fill is the leadership that Robert Saleh provided the team. He was like a coordinator plus. He was almost like a co-head coach. And you saw when Joe Staley congratulated Robert Saleh last night on Twitter, what did he say? It's a leader. This guy is a leader. He's ready. So that's an offensive player who didn't know about, Saleh's coordinator acumen. They didn't work together like that. He just knew that Saleh was a head coach material. He's a leader. So it's going to be Ryans is going to have to fill that void as well. And maybe he can. As Saleh and Sherman and Shanahan have said, they see him as a future head coach too. So he could do it. It's just a lot for a first-time guy. Yeah.
Fair.
I'm not trying to be negative, though, because he's gotten like the seal of approval from all the people that we respect on the Niners, all the people who would be in a position to actually know, including Sherman. Although maybe Sherman just says whatever.